And we're on. We're getting our she-yachts together and let's see. It's 4:36, which is like 4:31 in real life. Do you mind getting your phone out and charging it with the pink thing that's in the black bag?
Sure.
Wait, yeah, here's your phone. Okay. All we need is that pink thing. It's called pocket juice, you guys.
There it is.
And we're gonna juice it up. We always leave something in the car, but we're trying to get so damn organized that we don't do that anymore. And yeah, we're badasses today.
Yeah.
That's why I got this leather coat on. But I don't know, really, we're not doing anything. Like, we're not going out to fight a battle or actually do anything all that big deal, but we're trying to speed to town. Going very slowly. We get to the library before they close in half an hour. And check out some movies.
It's kind of a lark. Kind of sat around all day. I was mopey and whatnot, and then it got to half an hour before the library closed, and I said, "Gosh, baby, let's go to the library before it closes."
Kind of feeling my coat because the lining got ripped a long time ago to see if there's money in the lining.
Or drugs.
Yeah, drugs. There's probably drugs. No drugs, but there might be money, and I didn't find any money either.
That's too bad. You look awesome. You look like you're ready to kick ass and take names.
Well, do I look like I'm trying to speed to the library before they close?
It could be that, yeah.
I need my glasses to really look that part, but my eyesight has gotten better. So my glasses are obsolete. I woke up this morning thinking I need to take them in and get just shade lenses. Just no prescription, just tinted lenses, so I can wear them as shades when I'm driving. Probably cost, I would guess, $20, but who knows? It depends on where you go. In this town, it could cost a hell of a lot of money. With insurance, my glasses cost me like $400 with insurance in this town. It was going to be like $700.
Jesus, that's crazy. Those glasses that you got?
I don't know if they were those or a different pair. I think it was a different pair, but very similar to those.
That might be look sexy.
But I'll be very careful. See, they were the only ones in town who took that insurance. And then they like tripled the price, so you end up paying way more for your glasses, plus the insurance pays for them too. They're like a designer eyewear place. It's like, I don't know. I think it was some really nice Blue Cross and Blue Shield insurance I had for a while when I was working, and they were the only ones in town who took it. Well, there was one other place, but it was different. They didn't take the whole insurance or something, but in the long run, it probably would have been way cheaper. I think the doctor took the insurance there, but not for the eyeglasses. And the other place, the doctor and the eyeglasses took the insurance, but it's like 3-4 times the price. So anyway, I'm glad I can see with my glasses. It makes my life easier, you know.
Sure.
Not having to worry about that. I still don't have the best eyesight, but it's way better than it used to be. someone's weird name. Like their last name, not the first name. That would make sense. But it'd be cool if you were Jossleyn, Jossleback. Jossleyn, Jossleback. That'd be cool. I mean, I don't think I've ever heard that name, that last name. I've heard the first name before, but not the last name, and certainly not those two together. You remember it. But that would be cool if your name were Jossleyn, Jossleback. And if you were a guy, you could be named Jockey Jossleback.
I like that name.
Yeah, and if you were a jockey and your name were Jockey Jossleback, that'd be fucking cool. Of course, they'd be weird because they'd be yelling, "Hey, jockey, come here," and all the jockeys would come over. Because he'd be a jockey too, and that'd be get real confusing. But even so, it'd be cool and worth all the trouble. Really, it's like George Foreman naming all his kids George.
Did he do that?
Yeah, all of his kids are named George. George 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 5. However,
cool.
he has a whole ton of kids, and they're all named George, honey.
Huh.
That's not a narcissist, is it?
The person pulling up into our lane to check their mail.
That's all good. They can, not worry about it. They're not worried about it. He was more freaked out by us than we were of him, and that was weird.
It's normal on his planet to just drive into the oncoming traffic and stop your vehicle.
It happens a lot, according in his world, but in our world, that shit's crazy. Although we've done it, and Jeff did it when his brakes went out.
He's just lucky we don't have a monster truck.
We're lucky probably too. Everybody's lucky for that.
Yeah.
We'd be one of those people who does those, I don't know, that where it goes upside down and stands on its hind tires. And
it transforms into a giant robot.
Yeah, who did the Transformers? Who wrote it?
Well,
was that James Cameron?
I'm afraid not. I don't even know who wrote
why?
it,
Are they good or bad?
As far as I can tell, they're god awful.
I saw one at a
one and I was like,
drive-in, and
fuck did I just see?
like, this is terrible,
yeah,
but I didn't know if,
I thought maybe
the aesthetics have changed over time.
I must be missing something.
I felt like I was missing something.
The plot,
the characters,
the motivation,
the interesting stuff. Well, there was action, but it founded on nothing.
Wow, it was like, whoa.
I don't know. Plot and story are two different things, so I'm with you on that,
Right, so
you can have a plot and no story.
The plot and the story. I was like, what's going on here? I don't know, some dude met some robots and some shit happened.
Right.
What the fuck?
And did you want to tell them about that movie we watched half of last night? Because I'm freaked out to even say anything about it. I don't even
I
know what to say.
We watched an old movie from probably the 60s.
And we don't want to diss nothing.
An all-star cast.
All stars.
Michael Caine,
Dudley Moore.
Peter Sellers. Allegedly.
We didn't see him.
We only watched for about an hour. I felt like an hour too long.
It was strange.
We never made it to the part with Peter Sellers, so maybe that part's
If he was there, I didn't recognize him. There was another dude who looked a lot like him, but I don't think that was him.
No, that wasn't him. He is in it, I can vouch for that.
It says it on the credits and stuff, but...
Anyway, it's called The Wrong Box.
The Wrong Box.
It's actually the wrong movie, that's what she said.
Yeah, the wrong movie. Because it was just, it's British, so I gotta give it that, you know what I mean? It's like, yeah, they have a real weird sense of humor, but I couldn't find... I chuckled a couple times, ha-ha, weird, but not ha-ha, yeah, it was more like, ha-ha, weird. And maybe that's what people do with us.
We're funny.
were hilarious.
The movie wasn't funny.
It was weird. I was like, is it supposed to be funny or just absurd? Because it was absurd, that's for sure. But like, there's a train wreck and a murderer that gets
train wreck, all right.
pummeled through a barrel. Pummeled? Is that the right? Like catapulted is what I'm trying to say.
Is that what happened to him? I didn't even...
That murderer got...
Yeah.
He was going after the uncle. Well, watch it, you guys, if you want to. But I give it one chili down, to be honest.
Yeah, we didn't even... Yeah.
I don't want to even give it one chili down because I love the actors. They were good, you know? It was just the writing was so fucking bizarre. The whole thing, I didn't understand. Like, there were some references it seemed like maybe Monty Python drew from this movie and some like it or something.
Yeah.
Or at least that
They said, Monty Python said, let's make a movie just like that, except let's make it funny.
Yeah, they said, let's make it funny and better, you know. But I don't know, I just, again, I like, maybe with the Transformers thing, I feel like maybe I'm missing something, you know, like the movie. Like, I don't know. Yeah, it was weird, but it wasn't like some shit's so weird it's funny. This stuff was so weird it was just weird. Like the eggs, really? Really? The references to the eggs?
Made a lot of egg jokes for no apparent reason.
And a lot of murderer jokes.
Yeah, murderer jokes.
Like, who wants to laugh at murderer jokes? I don't know.
Maybe they were going somewhere with that. Like,
well, probably, but then the murderer died partway through.
Right.
So. And that was racist, too, if you remember right.
Was it? Oh, well, yeah.
The murderer was a person of color.
And nobody else was.
Nobody else was a person of color in the whole damn movie. Only that one person of color was, and he was the murderer. And real evil, you know, acting and looking. He was knitting like, with spiky knitting needles. Weird expressions.
Malevolent expressions, probably. Yeah.
They made him look that way on purpose for the movie, but what if you were a person of color and you wanted to act in a damn movie and all the only parts were, you can be a serial killer or you can, like, get killed in the first 10 minutes. Like Jurassic Park.
Right.
It's like, really? You're gonna make the one black guy get eaten alive in the first 10 damn minutes? What's that about? You got issues, Spielberg? Like, what the fuck? What are you doing? Do you have psychological fucking problems? You know? It's like... Like, they're like, what are you trying to say in that?
What are you trying to say?
It's not good, whatever it is. Like, I've been reading these magazines. You interrupt, baby, anytime you want.
No. Okay, I will, baby, I will. Being kind of stoic today.
He's a very stoic man. He needs to be my husband, right, babe?
Well, I'm also very ebullient.
Ebullient? Expressive?
I think that's what that means. I think it means enthusiastic.
Yeah, you're very ebullient.
Brimming over.
I like that word.
I think that's what it means.
You are very ebullient. Like bubbly? Effervescent?
Yeah.
People say I'm bubbly. Well, you did once and nobody else has, but...
My baby's bubbly.
I'm effervescent, just like my baby, and we're ebullient. But he's stoic today. Sometimes you gotta be stoic.
Sizzling hot.
Hell yeah. Do you want to pull over and... No, we gotta go to the library.
We're still trying. We got 15 minutes to get
15 minutes? Yeah. I think we can do it. Should we go the windy... I'll go the windy way.
Whatever's fastest.
I don't know which is.
I figure if we don't make it, we don't make it. And if we do, we do. Whatever.
Coolio. So I've been reading this Well, I'll be honest, Travel and Leisure magazine, because I pick up all these free magazines, and I gotta tell you, it's so focused on money and greed and profit and money and money and money that I was uncomfortable reading it. There were a few of them I picked up, and I just threw them in the trash because, well, I looked through them first, but there was not. The only person of color in that whole Travel and Leisure magazine, this is from 2011, well, there were there was an Asian couple, and there was one man representing tourism in Japan, another man representing the very, very wealthy who was Asian, and like nobody else was of color. Everybody was white. I mean, and then it did an article on the white Africans, and I'm like,
The white Africans?
yeah, meaning the colonialists who went there and killed a bunch of people and did apartheid and shit like that.
Nice.